Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. You guys, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and turn your post notifications so you can be notified each and every time I post. Alright, so you guys, I am back. Now I have to make sure that the visual is good. I have to make sure the volume is good, the sound, the visual, all that good stuff, you guys. Okay. How was y'all day going? My day is going good. I ain't letting nobody get me down. Alright, let me see. Testing, 1, 2. Alright, so the visual is looking good, the volume is looking good, everything is looking good on my part. So you guys, I'm just going to make this a quick video. Of course, you all know that I made a 26-minute video a month ago. I went live on my Corniya Vlogs channel a month ago. And I made this video right here. As you can see right here, 1 month ago, suing/exposing the pediatrician office for defaming us to the new pediatrician office. Shaking my head. So y'all, now I'm in the process of suing them, and I'm also in the process of I'm suing them from the medical board or whatever. So I can't really give y'all too much information, but y'all, they sent me like 50 pages of stuff where I have to like write this, write that. And then they also said I can print off some stuff if I want to, like for proof. I can print off this, print off that. So I did that. I print off like 20-some pages of stuff, y'all. So first I'm just going to talk to y'all about what's pretty much going on. Like, oh my God, like, it's just crazy to me. Like, so pretty much 4 or 5 months ago, when me and my husband, it was me, my husband, my 2 children, we went to my baby's pediatrician office like 4 or 5 months ago. That was the last time we went, 4 or 5 months ago. And when we went, we was waiting for like 2 or 3 hours. So I had got mad because I'm like, usually when we go to the pediatrician office, we always have to wait for hours and hours. Or they tell us that there aren't enough doctors. So I'm like, okay, there's not enough doctors, and there's not enough nurses. And then my baby's doctors is never there. So we pretty much have to see other doctors. Like, I have proof of that. Like, every single time, like my babies are 2 and 3 years old. Every time we go, we have to see other doctors. The only time we see their actual doctor is doing the V appointments, the V appointments. So I can't say a word on YouTube because YouTube is gonna like block it out. They're gonna block this video, but when that's the only time we see her, we probably see her like once or twice a year. But my children, they have a lot of sick appointments. At the time when they was going, they had a lot of sick appointments. But they would see like every single other doctor in the facility, but they didn't see them. They didn't see her. So another issue, like the main, like I literally had so many issues with this doctor office. I mean, so many issues. If I sit and talk to y'all about it, I'll be talking for forever. Like, it's the fact that we had to wait for hours. Whenever we need to make an appointment, there's no doctors, there's no nurses. My baby doctor is only there a few times a month. Like, it's just so much stuff, you guys, that I was dealing with. And then have to deal with, like, when it's time for referrals and PAs, I have to wait for weeks and weeks. Like, the main reason why we left, because we was actually going to ignore all this other stuff, but we was going to stay there, because we knew it was going to be hard finding a new doctor, especially being on the type of insurance that we're on. So we was going to stay, but the last straw was the fact that we had to wait 3 or 4 months. Like, I don't know how long it was and all, but I know we started the process like the first day of August. And we was trying to get a PA/referral done for my baby. That was really, really important. And it was taking like weeks and weeks before they respond. Like my husband had to keep going up there. He had to keep calling. When they did answer, the lady up front, the black lady, she would just get an attitude with me and all that. And then when I called again, like, she'll keep getting attitudes. I get attitudes back with her. I did. I got attitudes back with the lady because she got attitudes with me. I did do that because she got attitude with me. You're not going to get attitude with me and think I ain't going to get none back. And I've been waiting all this time for y'all to do this referral, and y'all don't want to do it. And I have proof that the people called them several times, faxed them several times, left them voicemails several times, but they was pretty much ignoring them. They was calling them, leaving voicemails over the course of weeks and weeks and weeks. They even sent me proof of it, and I got the proof printed out right here. And also it's like, and like when my husband asked him about it, when I asked him about it, like, the people have been calling y'all trying to get y'all to fax over the information, this, that, blah, blah, blah. It's like, they don't say that. It's like they just, and when they did say that, they was like, we're going to send it out today. We're going to send it out today. Weeks passed by. Like, where? Like, what? So that was my last straw. I just had to leave the office. I need my children to be at a pediatrician office that they can go on and fax everything off and do the referrals at least within the first 1 or 2 weeks. It shouldn't take weeks and weeks and weeks before you just do it. That lets me know that you don't want to do it. But if you don't want to do it, just say it. And if the doctor isn't really in the office, she's only in the office a few times a month. If she's not really there, just say it. Communicate with me, let me know. But that was my last straw on top of the other reasons that we decided to leave. So after we decided to leave, because I feel like I didn't have no other choice, because it just was so much going on. Like, you don't want to fax over, you don't want to do the referrals, you don't want to do the PAs, you don't want to do nothing. Like, y'all don't want to do nothing at all. And it was pissing me off. Like, I shouldn't have to do all this. And like, everybody been telling me for the longest, like, even like Medicaid, the Medicaid people, other nurses, other doctors, other people, like, so many people been saying, find your child another doctor, find your children another doctor. I'm like, it's not that many to choose from. And then I be trying to keep it in the family. I be want to support all black businesses before I support any other races. So that's what I be trying to do. We don't have that many black pediatricians in Montgomery. Like, I feel like we only have like a few, honestly. We don't have like a few. But anyways, after we attempted to leave the office, we tried to go to a different office because, like, just about every single pediatrician office here, they have horrible reviews, or it's just always something. So, like, I found one that have great reviews. I'm like, okay, they got great reviews, and they take, this insurance. So let me call them. Let me do this. Let me do that. How about they call us back days later? Well, we can't accept y'all because of the situation. I'm like, so like, they wouldn't tell my husband why. So I had to call them back. I actually called them back like 2 or 3 times. And I even recorded the conversation at one point. Because I'm like, what? Like, they literally said that she was like, we can't accept y'all because mom and dad be going off in the office. Mom and dad is blah, blah, blah. And it took a while for them to actually tell me everything. Like, I had to keep asking, keep calling, like, why y'all ain't accepting us? Like, tell us. That first they was like, they ain't want to accept us because of behavior issues, and also, V-word issues, shots or whatever. They didn't want to accept us because of that. Now, in the past, when I first had my 2 babies, I was very scared to get them their shots because it's like they wanted to give them so many shots. They had just got here, so it's like, why must we give small babies this many shots? So I was scared. Like, now they have to get so many within the first 2 years. I was scared. I had a lot of questions. I had a million questions, actually. They actually talked to me. I sat up and cried my eyes out because I'm like, I want to make the best decision for my children. Within, with everything that I'm like, with every decision that I make, I want to make the best decision for my children. And I'm scared because there's so many people that say, oh, well, this has happened to babies, that has happened to babies, like, when they got their shots, like, all this stuff has happened to babies, allegedly, or whatever. And I did my research, and I'm like, after I did my research, I was like, but I still ended up agreeing to get them their shots right after that, because I'm like, okay, doctor says this is best for them, dad said this is best for them, I'm just not going to be scared no more, I'm going to get them. Okay, I decided that like some weeks later. I said, okay, fine, okay, I'll do it. Because the doctor says the best, everybody says the best, so let me just do it. But it's your decision if you want to give your children shots or not. It's your decision. Nobody shouldn't punish you for that at all. Nobody should punish you because you decided that you don't want to get your child shots or whatever. But like I said, I ended up getting them shots. It's just with my baby at birth, he almost died. and they was about to send him to the NICU because when he came out, he couldn't breathe. Now let me tell you, the whole time I was having him, like, I almost bled out. I actually bled so much I almost bled out. His heart rate was going up and down for like hours and hours, and when he finally came out, he wasn't breathing, he wasn't crying and nothing. I even have proof of this on my other channel. He had so many issues when he came out. Thank God my husband recorded some of it. Like, he wasn't crying, none of that. They were saying that he had a fever, but then, like, it'll be a fever, but then his temperature drop all the way down, so fever, and then he'll be real cold. Like, he was having a million issues, so that was another reason why I didn't want to give him shots. So that was like, okay, by the time he came out, they want to give him 2 shots. And it's like, he had just been through all of this, and he had already been through so much with y'all giving him this, giving him that, giving him that, and then they wanted to get him circumcised. So it's like, dang, you want to get him circumcised, you want to have to take him through all this. And he was in the hospital for a little while, not that long, just some days. He didn't go to the NICU simply because I started, ever since birth, I was breastfeeding him, of course. I was breastfeeding him, and that saved his life. Let me just tell you that I nursed my baby back to life by breastfeeding him and doing skin to skin. His temperature kept going up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. By me doing skin to skin with my baby, I saved his life completely. I did that. I saved his life. I nursed him back to life. I was the true nurse because I put my baby on my breast, breastfed my baby, and I nursed him back to life, and I did skin to skin. I saved my baby life. My baby had 1,000 problems at birth, and that's the main reason why I didn't want to give him shots at first, because I was scared. But then after crying to my baby's doctor and said, I don't want to get him shot, like, I don't, and then plus he got circumcised, and I regret that. It was just so much that was going on. Like, dang, I gotta get him shots after he got circumcised, and he got all these other problems. He been having breathing issues since birth, asthma, all kind of stuff. And speaking of the asthma, it has been plenty of times when I tried to take my children to the doctor for asthma and other issues, because like I said, they've had many issues in the past, but they always say, oh, take them to the hospital, take them to the hospital, take them to the hospital, take them to the hospital. We don't have that many doctors on staff. Like, we don't have that many nurses. We don't know about it. My baby doctor was out. She was out mostly, like, she don't really be there for real, because, like, I think she works somewhere else too, so she don't really be there. So it's like, I been wanting to change my baby's doctors, and it's like, that's what I should have been did, but I'm like, I'm not going to do that because there isn't that many options, and I want to keep it in the family. But a lot of times when you keep it in the family, you don't get the best results. I'm sorry, but I just had to say that. But I got a lot of printouts right here of proof of everything. So right here, I said we are in the process of transferring our sick children, 1 and 3 years old. So y'all, I wrote this weeks ago. I got all this paperwork, did all these weeks ago. My baby's now 2, and the other one is 3. So some of this stuff gonna be a little bit old because my baby, I said 1 and 3, they're actually 2 and 3 now. All right, let me make sure that y'all can still hear me because I'm about to start reading. So I have to make sure that y'all can hear me because I'm about to start reading. All right, let me make sure. All right, y'all hear me? All right, and be sure to check out this video right here where I said suing/exposing the pediatrician office for defaming us to the new pediatrician office. Shake my head. And y'all going to watch this video to the very end because I have a lot to say. All right, I said we are in the process of transferring our sick children, 1 and 3 years old, to a new pediatrician office. And the physicians to children doctor's office is mad about it. They decided to call the new office and tell them that they shouldn't accept us because our babies were late getting vaccinated. And the only one that was late was the second one because he was having all those issues. But eventually I ended up getting them. Like, okay. My children are caught up on their vaccinations. They being caught up. At first, I was hesitant on getting them because I was scared of the horrible ingredients, so I missed one appointment. But I rescheduled it and decided to get them vaccinated anyways. Oh, I said the word. Even though I had my doubts. I had my doubts because I was scared, especially due to the type of pregnancy I had. They used everything that I have ever confided in them with and used it against me, which they had. Everything that I confided in them with, they used it against me. But like I was going to say at the beginning, this all started because I had went off on them 4 or 5 months ago because we had been waiting at the office for like we was waiting at the office for 2 hours. I'm ready to go home. So So I didn't really like go off, but I was like, after they called my babies, I was like, it's about damn time, because this don't make no sense. That's what I said. I sure did. I said, it's about damn time, because we've been saying forever. So the staff pretty much told her, oh, we don't feel comfortable, blah, blah, this and that. She put on the paper that mom and dad went off on everybody. Now, come on now. Dad ain't never went off on nobody. Dad don't never say that. Dad is always cool, calm, and collective. People have ran over dad so many times, and dad don't say that. I be the one to always speak up for my husband because he's not going to say that at all. So for them to lie like that pissed me off the most. Don't you ever say dad ever went off, because dad ain't never went off. I swear to God on my life. Dad ain't never went off on that doctor office. Dad is just so calm, cool, collective. He's the water. I'm the fire. You keep poking me. Eventually, I'm going to poke back. So, of course, I had to say anybody else would have said something, because why we had to wait 2 hours, baby. But she put on the paper that they dismissed us from the office after that. Now, why you want to lie like you dismissed us from the office? When right after that, I was trying to get y'all to do the referrals and all that, and then we went up there and all that. Y'all can dismiss me from the office. After I had spoke with the doctor, I had left out of there like 20 minutes later, and I walked out of there. Now, when I had a conversation with the doctor after I had pretty much was like, you know, it was about damn time and all that, we pretty much talked about it, and I thought everything was good. We talked about it. After we talked about it, I had to apologize. Even though I didn't have to do that. You would think after you apologize about something like that it's over with and done. Baby, she contacted WIC. She contacted Medicaid. She contacted everybody. I have proof of everything. I'm like, hold up now. Why is you contacting WIC? You mean to tell me you out here contacting women, infant, children? WIC, the program? What you need to contact them for? She contacted, you know, it has been a few times before where she contacted the Medicaid office, because one time they had rescheduled my baby appointment one time, and then one time I had rescheduled because we had a car emergency where my tire had went flat. Child, they had called the Medicaid office on me that time. But anyways, I had let that slide too. But I was pissed off about that, because but I had let that slide. Well, how you gonna call the office on me? And it's like, well, you could have used non-emergency transportation, like this. Anyways, like I was saying, let's get back to reading this. Okay, they use everything that I have ever confided in them with and use it against me when it was time to transfer. So when we tried to transfer, they tried to use everything against me. Plus, they told them that there are behavior issues. They are mad because I made a post in the Montgomery Black pages asking for a new recommendation for a doctor office. Simply because I am tired of making... Wait. Y'all, I wrote this so small. Where am I at? Okay, so I'm having my phone on. Because I'm tired of taking my children to this office. So, y'all, pretty much I made a post in Montgomery Black pages because I'm looking for a new doctor. And in the comments down below, I put, the black lady always getting an attitude, like, it's always this, always that. It's just so much going on, so I really need a new doctor for my babies. And there isn't that many options. Alright, so, where we at? Okay, the wait time is 2 hours plus every single time. Every time I have an issue, they want me to take my children to the hospital because my children's pediatrician is rarely ever there. I have multiple complaints about this office. Office that I will be exposing very soon. I am suing them today because why would you tell that doctor office to not accept us because of late shots? I can't say the B word. And behavior issues. But then come to find out, the people told us that they pretty much said mom and dad had behavior issues. Now, if they would have said mom, you know, the people probably would have been like, okay, so what happened, mom? But because they lied and told my dad, like, dad don't got nothing to do with that. Dad is always calming me down whenever people poke at me. So for you to say mom and dad, that really pissed me off. And I'm going to let y'all listen to this recording of the lady pretty much said mom and dad. I'll let y'all listen to it. Where we at? As they say, this is the worst office ever. Plus, that lady that sit up front always have the worst attitude. So you're right. I matched her energy and got an attitude back with her, and they use that against me too. So you're not gonna get no attitude with me and just expect me to just not get one back with you, baby. You gonna have to go back in there. Go on, baby, now. Go on. Go on, baby. Okay? These words are so small, y'all. I should have made this bigger. Okay, where am I at? Bye, baby. Go on back in there because they're not going to be able to hear me. Okay? Where we at? Oh, excuse me. Plus, they told the doctor office that I have behavior issues a certain way. No, I'm not in this part. Okay, this is the worst office ever. Plus, that lady that sit up front always have the worst attitude ever. So you right, I matched her energy and got an attitude back with her, and they use that against me too. Plus, they told the doctor office that I have behavior issues, etc., so they shouldn't accept me. What a very evil thing to do, especially since my children are very asthmatic at the moment with no doctor. And like at that point, they was real asthmatic with no doctor. Because you know around this time, they asthma act up. Where I'm at, okay, very asthmatic, blah, 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 blah. Plus, they are autistic. I have to take them to the emergency room every time their asthma acts up because they don't have a pediatrician. And by us being on Medicaid, there isn't that many options. So because we don't have a pediatrician, I have to take him to the emergency room every time. Every time I go to the emergency room, they pretty much say we can't do nothing about it. He needs to see a pediatrician. They need to see a pediatrician. It's like we don't have a pediatrician. They like, well, you need to get a pediatrician or take the child back to the old pediatrician office ASAP because you know you don't want it to happen. I'm not finna take him to the old office, but like when a lady was talking, like she was just like, you need to take him back to the old office. I ain't say nothing. I just was like. We tried to transfer to a new office, but they stopped it. They pretty much told them not to accept it. That's the only way I said. Because I wasn't finna sit up there and argue with her on that. I ain't say nothing to the lady or nothing. The lady was just like, you know how it be when you go to the emergency room and your child got no pediatrician. They be mad. They be mad as hell. Like, they be like, well, you need to take me back to the old pediatrician. You need to get him a pediatrician. Don't get a pediatrician. I like, okay, I'm going to get him a pediatrician. Like, I tried. Try to give him a pediatrician. It's not that many options with being on Medicaid. That's another thing. It's not that many options. And my children are asthmatic. I'm going to take them to the hospital, but it's like I'm taking a big risk doing that. Come on, baby. Come on. You're going to have to go back in there because mommy doing a video, okay? So, so it's like, come on now, like, I'm in the process of finding a pediatrician, but it's hard with them being on Medicaid because all these folks got 1.0 review, 2.0 review. It's like, dang. I'm like, that's crazy. All right, so these people got horrible reviews. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna hold you. Okay, the options that I looked up have horrible reviews. That's why I wanted to take my children to the other pediatrician office that had great reviews. But Dr. Such and Such made sure that she added a whole file on me on my children's records that were listed on the first page. So she put a whole file on me on the very first page on my children's records, and she put it on the fourth page. She said see fourth page because she just added a whole bunch of stuff. Like she just was adding stuff, just saying little stuff like. But we gonna go over it. I'm gonna read it all. All right. But anyways, where we at? Let me see where we at. Yeah, the options that I have looked up have horrible reviews, and that's why I wanted to take my children to the other pediatrician office. They had great reviews. But Dr. Such and Such made sure that she added a whole file on me on my children's records that were listed on the first page. Let me tell you something. My children have been back and forth to Birmingham. The firstborn have been back and forth to Birmingham over 1,000 times. Why isn't none of that on record? My baby done been back and forth to Birmingham. My baby done had procedures done. My baby had so much done. Why they ain't on his records? But you talking about me on the first page, me on the fourth page. Y'all don't really have that much records on my children. It's so many things that I made an appointment about. And I talked to you folks and say, hey, this is what's going on. Something's wrong. Why isn't that on record? All the times that I call y'all. At one point I was calling weekly, bi-weekly because my children were having so many issues. Why isn't that on record? But you got records about me. She put on there probably 10 times. Mom's going through postpartum depression. Because at the time when my children, when the second born was having all those issues, he had so many issues at birth. He did. So I was crying and just letting them know like what was going on. I'm like, I'm scared to get him, his shots because of that and all that. They use all that against me. Mom going through postpartum depression. Mom going through postpartum depression. Mom need to see the counselor. Mom need to see a therapist. I told Mom several times she need to see a counselor. I told Mom several times. You know how when you say, oh, I'm so stressed out because the children been doing this, doing that. She used all that against me. And put it on the paperwork and try to make it seem like I'm just the worst person ever. Like, come on now, man. She used all that against me. Me crying because my children have all these issues. We've been back and forth to Birmingham. We've been back and forth to Birmingham at least 2,000 times. With my 3-year-old, I didn't really work the first 2 years because he was back and forth to Birmingham every week. Back to back to back to back. Why wasn't that on file? We was having so many issues with him. So I come here to work, and it's like, Birmingham, that's a long drive, baby. That takes gas money. At some point, I had to stop it because Birmingham wasn't really doing nothing. You know how it goes. A cured patient is no longer a patient. So if they cure every single patient that they have, they're not going to have no patients. So y'all pretty much know how that goes. They not finna cure something that's going on with your child 100%. It's always gonna lead to something else going wrong if they do try to. It's always benefits, but the risk be outweighing it. They wanted to remove my baby whole throat. I wasn't finna let that happen. They want to remove the throat. Like, nah, man. And then he was one at a time. You really think I'm gonna let you remove my baby throat? Now, if he gets to the point we just really, really need his throat removed, his tonsils and all that, like, yeah, go for it, because he really needs it. But nah. Like, a lot of that stuff wasn't even on record, which really pissed me off. But y'all, make sure y'all check out this 26-minute video. And I got a lot to say towards the end of this video, y'all. So stick around to the very end, because I'm gonna tell you how they've been taunting me. But anyways, what did I say? I have called the doctor office a million times / made appointments with concerns of my children always busting their heads. My children are autistic, so they like to hit their head. They like to try to bust their head or whatever. Blah blah blah. And it took 2 years, 2 and 3 years before they decided. Well, 1 and 3 years with 1 year for the other and 3 for the other before they decided, okay, well, let me just write a prescription for 2 helmets. Because the helmets that I was buying, they was taken off of them. But the helmets that they called in, we ended up going to the medical office and we told them they don't know how to take it off. So they did a special helmet where they don't know how to take it off. So now, and so like my babies, they've been wearing their helmets most of the time. Not all the time, because they get very upset. But when they do it, they be hitting their head the whole time. I'm like, okay, as long as you got the helmet on. But I still be scared, But anyways, they be always busting their heads. I had to call the ambulance a few times. Well, my baby busted his head, I had to call the ambulance. My other baby, we had to take him to the hospital. He busted his head. I have records of all this. So it's like, why did it take so long, years, for y'all to write a medical a helmet prescription? And then when we tried to get the helmet, they wouldn't let us get it because they were saying that the doctor office, they needed something else from the doctor office explaining again why they need the helmet, and the other proof and stuff. Even though I had already told the medic, I had already talked to the medical supply office and did all that. But insurance is very strict. They said it took them 4, 5, 6 weeks before they responded to them to get my children their helmet. I'm like, come on now, man. I told them, send that to my email, please. Send that to my email. Send that to my email. Anyways, my children, they are autistic and they hit their heads. They do all kinds of stuff. I'm not really going to get into all the stuff that they do because I don't want to put all their business out for real. But there's a lot of stuff that they do that I have called upon them on, called them, and made appointments. They ain't really do nothing about it. But it's like, my thing is, why would you sit up there and say that mom and dad went off? Mom and dad did not go off. I said what I said, and dad ain't saying. Dad calmed me down. Dad calmed me down that day. So, also, I'm not going to read all this because it's just too much to it. But I pretty much made a list why we pretty much took them from the office. I made a list. Office visits are 2 to 3 hours long. Number 2, have to see a different doctor each time. Number 3, y'all always say go to the hospital. Number 4, it takes y'all months and months before y'all send stuff off. Number 5, I have called numerous times and nothing gets done. Number 6, it took y'all 1 year of complaining and my children busting their heads multiple times before y'all wrote a referral for a helmet. Number 7, the doctor never there, etc., etc. How you mad because we tried to transfer to a new pediatrician office? So you tell them not to accept us, which is so messed up, y'all. Let me tell you, I left a review on this page right here. You see it say 1 review. It say 1 review, y'all. How about now? Because this was like what? This was when I wrote this review, I think either the last week of September or the first week of October, something like that. Y'all, after I wrote this review, do y'all know since then there has been like 16, 17 reviews. Right after I wrote this review, it was so many reviews being written on this page, the other page. Like, they were just telling people to just write fake shit. And I got proof of all that, y'all. You see it say 426 likes, 463 followers. Y'all, they got 500 followers. They got over 500 followers, over 500 likes now. And I wrote that review right there over a month ago. Right after that, 16 reviews and all. But since then, they have shut it down because I was like, come on now. I said, I'm going to report y'all. Because how you go from 1 review, which is a 1.0, because I gave them 1.0, to a 4 point something. Y'all got 16 reviews now. I'm going to talk to y'all more about that when I get back, okay? Watch this video now. Watch this video right here, and I'm going to talk to y'all more about that. Because, like, how we go from 423 reviews to 500 and something, and then up to 500 some followers. That 1 review went to 16 reviews within 2 weeks. I swear to God on my life, it went from 1 review to 16 reviews. They was getting people to write back to back. I'm gonna let y'all watch this real quick, and I'm gonna come right back. I'll be right back. And you guys, do not go anywhere because I gotta finish telling y'all about the review part. The part where, and I gotta show y'all all the people that was writing reviews. They were writing reviews. It was like reviews back to back, back to back.
Make sure I'm
and since then, they have gotten a lot of people to write reviews on all pages. Follow them, like them. I mean, all kind of stuff. They had people harassing me and everything. I'll show you.
Let
me make sure
testing 1 2. Testing 1 2.
Let's see, testing 1 2.
Okay. All right, perfect. So I am live. Perfect. All right, so this is my first time getting my Corniya Vlogs channel set up on my OBS streaming. So this is my first time streaming on my Corniya Vlogs channel. I usually stream on my other YouTube channels because I have like 10 YouTube channels. All right, so y'all, I lost my voice, so bear with me. I lost my voice, so bear with me. All right, so the title of this video is called Suing/Exposing the Pediatrician Office for Defaming Us to the New Pediatrician Office. Shaking my head. All right, so as you guys know, my boys, my 1-year-old and my 3-year-old, I lost my voice, so bear with me. My 1-year-old and my 3-year-old, I am in the process of transferring them from one pediatrician office to another. Because I just feel like this pediatrician office is trash as hell. When I tell you it's trash as hell. And it has been trash over the past 3 years now. Like, whenever we need to see the pediatrician, they always say, go to the hospital, go to the hospital, go to the hospital, go to the hospital. And it's like, what's the purpose of having a pediatrician? We got to go to the hospital. A lot of times we have went there, but most of the times we went to the hospital. And my children, they have like, you know, on and off asthma and other little issues and other problems and stuff. So they have to be seen a lot, you know, unfortunately. And because they have to be seen a lot of times we just decided to go to the hospital because they like go to the hospital because they always say the doctor is never there. She probably there 1 or 2 times a month or 3 times a month, I don't know. But every time I call to try to get my children in, they always say she's never there. And I've been bearing with it for the past 3 years now. So a lot of times we'll see a new doctor at the same facility, or we'll see another doctor or another doctor or another doctor. And it's like, we have seen like 5 or 6 doctors, and most of the time they don't have the patience for me to just sit there and explain everything about my children, because it's a lot to have to just start over and explain everything about my children. It's too much.
All right, y'all, I'm back. Y'all, this video right here is 26 minutes long. That video is 26 minutes long. Make sure you go check it out, please. Okay, so you see this right here, right? It says 1 review. So I made that 1 review. I think it was September 28th at 11:12 p.m. Yeah, it was like September 28th. So after that, I started taking screenshots and I started printing them off little by little. That's why I got so many papers. But what does this say right here? Let me see. Yeah, I pretty much already talked about that. But if I sit up here and talk to y'all about all the reasons why I decided to leave that office, I'll be talking to y'all forever. Alright, so this is one of the screenshots right here. Alright, so as you can see, this is me right here. This is 1 review, right? That's 1 review. And there's 1 review right there. Okay, yeah. Now look at this. I made this review on September 28th. Today is November the 13th. And ever since September 28th, I've been screenshotting stuff and sending it to my email. I've been sending everything to my email. So I have so many screenshots that I'm sending to the medical board and stuff. This has 426 likes, 463 followers, 1 review. But now you got over 500 and something. And then you got 16 reviews. But since then, they locked the reviews up. And I'm going to tell you why. Alright, look at this. 4.3. Look, they got a rating of 4.3 and 12 reviews. I took this screenshot weeks ago. Look, I said went from 1 review, which was my review, to 16 reviews within a week after I left a review. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. How you go from 1 review to 12 reviews? And since then, they got 16 reviews. But after I confronted them about that, I was like, y'all, I pretty much made a statement. I was like, y'all faking reviews, blah, 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 this, and that. Like, I did a whole screen recording of everybody that left a review. And I did a screen recording of everything else. Because why? Why is you faking reviews? When I went to this page on September the 28th, when I went to this page on September the 28th, it had 1 review. But then it went up to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All the way up to 16. Alright, right here. Y'all, I'm not going to show y'all the people names. And I'm not going to show y'all their comments. Because I don't want no smoke with them. But everybody that left a review, I'm quite sure they told me, hey, go leave a review on my page, blah, blah, blah. Like, they even had some of their staff and everybody else attacking me and coming at me. That damn Vicky lady and the other person, like, leave me the hell alone. I said, I got proof of everything right here. And then the other lady came at me, I got proof right here. Here go the proof. They ain't saying nothing else. Anyways, look at this. 3.7. How did your rating go from a 1.0 to a 3.7? How did you go from 1 review to 14 reviews? They started getting people to write reviews on the other page and on the Google review. My husband left a 1 star. They deleted it. They kept deleting. They weren't going for that, baby. They was deleting. And the thing is, with this office, you'll see a lot of people leave bad reviews, but then they'll be gone. I wish I would have screenshotted it in the past, and I wish I would have listened to the reviews. Them reviews will be gone because they have the right to take it out. Like, they can do that. They can delete reviews. Some people just be truthful and just leave the reviews up there. Baby, they took it down. They took it down. Look at 426 likes, 463 followers. And at one point, they went to 432 likes and 476 followers. You see that? They did that simply because they were trying to get under my skin. It pissed me off because how you go from 1 review to 16? I'm like, damn. I
I wrote that long review of that so everybody can see it. And the 15 people that left a review, they saw my review. Because mine was the first one. They saw it, but they still wrote what they wrote. And then everything that I said about their office, like people was like, the wait time is good. Like everybody kept saying the wait time is good. I wish I could show y'all their comments. But I got it right here. I got their names, their comments, everything that I was saying. They was picking back off and saying the wait time is good. The this and that. Like, come on now, like y'all, come on now, like y'all got these people to sit up here and write these doggone reviews. Like, who does it? Anyways, I'm gonna keep this in order. By the way, all right, 4.3, and look, this is where they deleted my comment on all review pages. So with this page right here, how you go from a 1.0 and 1 review to now a 5.0, 14 reviews. Look. You see right here on this video, it say 1 review based on September the 28th. Right after that, look. Right after that, 5.0, 14 reviews. How you go from 1 review to 14 reviews? It's November the 13th. I printed out all this stuff weeks ago. This happened within the first week and a half. I'm telling you, I swear to fucking God. You can go on my Facebook page and see it. I think I made it non-public and went and took it back to private because I got an open case now. But I pretty much screenshotted all the reviews. And you will see within that first week, you will see what it went for. I wish I could show y'all, but I can't show y'all the people's names. So the people that have the names on them, they might sue me. I don't know. But I ain't afraid of being sued. I'm not. Alright, right here, look. Proof. They went from 426 likes to 432, 476 right here, look. 16 reviews. Look at that. That's the same thing. Look. 432 likes, 476 followers. 4.7 rating. 16 reviews. How you go from 1 review to 16 within the first week? How you go from 1.0 to 4.7 or 5.0? Look at this. This say 4.7. 16 reviews. I was like, I said, okay, I guess by me telling how I feel, that made them go and tell everybody else, please leave us a great review because somebody's attacking us. And you know everybody that comment on us, they know what's going on. Because they saw my review on the page. They know what's going on. Look at this. 435 likes. 480 followers. Now they at 500 and something. They at 500 and something now. I want to show y'all the people that left reviews so bad. But I'm sending all of this to the people. Oh, okay. Here go. I wrote my review. It says September 28th. When I printed this off, everything else said 1 day ago, 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 1 day ago. Like, let me see if I can just put a pen through everybody's name. Because I want to show y'all so good. You still can kind of see the name though, even with the pen. Alright, y'all, just take me up on my word. Alright, so if you want the screenshots, I can send them to you. But right here, it says September 28th. When I wrote my review, September 28th. And the other 15 reviews say 1 day ago, 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 1 day ago. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Look. Fuck it. Look. 1 day ago. Look. September 28th, baby. And then look. 1 day ago. I wrote my shit on September 28th. And look. 1 day ago. And then look. 1 day ago. 1 day ago. 1 day ago. And here go the other ones. 1 day ago. One day ago. One day ago. I got so many. All 15 reviews was saying 1 day ago. That show proof right there, bro. Like, come on now. And let me circle it too. My shit said September 28th. But everybody else say 1 day ago. 1 day ago. Let me make sure I circle that. So the medical board can see that shit. That's how you know the reviews is fake. Wasn't nobody studying writing a review before I wrote my review. Nobody wrote a review until I wrote a review. That's on my life. Nobody wrote a review at all on my life. Right hand is God, bro. Ain't nobody wrote a review until I wrote all 15 reviews. When I printed it out, this shit said, my shit said September 28th. The rest said 1 day ago. 1 day ago. 1 day ago. Let me circle all this, bro. 1 day ago. 1 day ago. 1 day ago. Then had the nerve to come comment on my post when I first made it. The Vicky lady. The Vicky lady. And I'm saying her name because she pissed me off. The Vicky lady came and commented on my post. Told me pretty much that I'm lying. 1 day ago. 1 day ago. 15 hours ago. 15 hours ago. 14 hours ago. 4 hours ago. Come on now, man. Come on now, man. Come on now. Come on now. And with this other paperwork, this is what they wrote on my baby's thing. Mom and dad did not vaccinate. Okay. Visit February the 10th, 2022. Mom did not want to vaccinate. And then it said visit on 5/19/22. Talk with provider and agreed to vaccinate. What the fuck does February the 10th, 2022? What the fuck does February the 10th, 2022? What the fuck does that got to do with 2023? Excuse me, y'all. I did not want to vaccinate my baby after he got here. Yes, because I was scared. I cried to y'all and told y'all that. But now you use it against me? And then you say that I agreed to vaccinate. That's another reason why the people didn't want to accept us. Because when my baby was first born, that happened. Mom dismissed for cussing and yelling in office. See page 4 of first visit. First of all, baby, I wasn't dismissed. We actually had a whole talk. We had a whole conversation. I swear to God, I had a whole conversation with this lady. On my life, bro. I had a whole conversation with this lady, bro. And then I had apologized for cursing. I don't know why. I shouldn't have did it because I had every right to curse in hell because of the shit that transpired. Baby, you didn't dismiss me from the office. I swear to God you didn't. I don't like to put that on God. And then wrote it on this page and then wrote it on other pages. She wrote it on so many pages. But she pretty much said that my children are up to date, caught up on all their shots. As you can see right here. You see where it got an X on there? This the second born. That's the second born there. And he get a 2-year shot soon because he just turned 2, right? He just turned 2, look. He's caught up into 18 months and then 2 years old. He got to get his 2 years. He ain't got his 2 years yet because he just turned 2. He just turned 2. He just turned 2, baby. Where's the other paper? I gotta keep this together. Okay. She wrote a whole paragraph to WIC and Medicaid. And then put the little marker thing on there. And then sent this to WIC, Medicaid, and then when we try to transfer, sent this over to the office and made sure she put everything on the first page and then said see 4th page. Baby, you ain't even put records on file about my children for real. But you got records on me. Later, bye. I had a discussion with mom and dad on appropriate behavior in our office. First of all, dad don't got shit to do with that. Dad ain't curse, dad ain't yell, dad ain't do nothing but calm me down. Why would you lie on him like that? That's why the people was like, we decided not to sell y'all because, because mom and dad. Like, what? They agreed to no longer. And when they told me that, I was like, mom and dad. I said, y'all not even gonna give me a chance to explain myself. I said, They agreed to no longer curse and yell in this office. They agreed to no longer curse and yell in this office. Come on now, man. You know you ain't had to lie on us like that. You know you ain't had to lie on my husband. Kendra Colvin. You did not have to lie on my husband like that. You said mom and dad were yelling and cursing. You did not have to lie on my husband. You know damn well my husband did not yell and curse in that office. You know that. And it took everything out of me not to go up there to the office and confront her about that. Because you know damn well you need to fix this. First of all, I was going to tell her to call the office and let them know dad ain't do a damn thing. And you know that shit. That's some low down ass shit, bro. That's some hoe shit. That's some low down ass shit. You know damn well dad didn't curse, yell in no office. You know that. I am concerned about mom's behavior in particular. Strongly recommend counseling for her. We have discussed this numerous times in the past. You see how when you confide to people about how you scared and this and that and got this and that going on, you see how they just use it against you when something like this happens? She put all kinds of stuff on there. Like, it's all good, though. I got you. But right here, this is proof that when we did the PA one time, okay, it took them a long time. The doctor office, the people, they was reaching out to them back to back, calling them every day, leaving voicemails every day, faxing twice, 2 or 3 times a week. No response. I'm calling. The lady up front, black lady up front, getting an attitude with me and all that. Then she's like, just call my supervisor. Supervisors don't never want to answer. Because y'all had already had a conversation with supervisor and told her what was going on. And she took y'all side for that. Supervisor ain't never called me back. Because supervisor's going to take y'all side regardless. Because y'all work there, she going to take y'all side. Come on now, I ain't stupid. And supervisor need to be fired. Don't worry about it before it's all done. Everybody gonna be fired. Look at this. This is a proof that they ignored the company. You see, they say August the 8th. August the 8th. August the 8th. And what it say at the bottom? It says action needed. Action needed. August the 8th. Action needed. August the 18th. 10 whole days later. Action still needed, baby. Look at that. August the 8th, baby. Look at that. August the 8th. Action needed. So, we started the process like the first day of August. But 7 whole days later, on August the 8th, action needed. And then August 22nd, action needed. They sent another one because they kept calling, leaving voicemails, like I said, calling, leaving voicemails, and faxing it over twice a week. August 22nd, action needed. Action needed. August 26th, and I was dealing with this the whole 3 years, y'all. Anytime I needed anything done. August 26th, action needed. Action needed. You mean to tell me it take weeks and weeks and weeks? September 16th. September 16th. Action needed. Action needed September 16th. They ain't good with PAs. They ain't good with referrals. If you didn't want to do your job, you could just say, look, I don't want to do the referral. I don't want to do the PA. I don't want to do none of that. I don't want to do nothing. October the 2nd. Action needed. October the 2nd. These are the options that we have for Medicaid. These are the options. Alright. One of these options, they said they don't have any pediatricians. They don't have them on certain days out the month. I swear to God, my baby was having trouble with asthma. I took him to their doctor's office. They literally told me, I swear to God, they told me, we don't have no pediatrician. We don't have them until a certain time, certain date, blah, blah, blah. This other office, pretty much the same thing. Because it's not a pediatrician office. It's a gateway health center. They don't have no pediatrician for real. They do, but it's like you have to schedule an appointment for certain days and certain times. This other place, the other 2 places right here, 1 point something on Google, baby. Lord have mercy. All right, and the place that I was at, horrible. This other place, this is a place. 2 of these places is a facility based on one person that worked there. One person. One person. Like, two of them are like family doctors or whatever, but come on now, these people ain't accepting nobody. And then the one that I was trying to go to, the only one that had like really, really good reviews, real. Faking all those. And I found out that those reviews are fake. The ones that got the good reviews, the one that denied us, because this office told them not to accept us. I found out that those reviews are fake. Every single day you go on there, they get an extra 5 or 6 reviews. I ain't never heard of a doctor office getting 5 or 6 reviews in one day. Every single day. Every single day. Every single day. That's because everybody that comes in, they tell them to leave them a nice review. Can y'all leave us a review? Don't forget to leave us a review. I feel like people like that be faking reviews. That's fake. When you have to ask somebody to leave you reviews, that's fake. Because somebody admits leaving a review before. I feel like if I ain't leave it, then but they ain't like right after they did something to me. Make sure you leave a review, please. And it's like, I see you, okay. But I'm gonna still leave you a great review, even though I feel like the service wasn't 100% good. But okay, yeah. Okay, so we don't have many options, as you can see right here. And some of these places is not even in my city. Like some of them is in Prattville. Like the first 2 places, like this one right here, the Prattville Pediatric, like that's in Prattville. And the other place, Prattville. Like I had to go to Prattville. There's 2 places in Prattville that are self-Medicaid. But I had to go to Prattville. But I gotta do what you gotta do, right here I said, Dad has never cursed / went off on anybody. They called and told the pediatrician office that we both went off on everybody. I had a disagreement with them once, but I apologized after, even though I had every right to go off. And like I said, I take accountability. I did start yelling and cursing, but I had every right to. Because who ain't finna yell and curse after they waited 2 hours and then my baby's asthmatic and having other issues and this and that, and y'all always lollygagging like, oh, we don't have no doctors, we don't have no nurses, we don't got this, we don't got that. Like, what? Look at it, 426 likes, 463 followers. See that? Like I showed y'all, they had 16. Y'all, let me tell you something though. Let me tell you something real quick. Now, let me tell you something. They decided to hide their reviews. All 16 of them. Let me tell you why. They decided to hide all 16 reviews because I made a post, and this is how I know that they stalking me. I'm stalking them too, but they stalking me back. I made a post, pretty much it was a screen recording of everybody that left a review on that page. I did a screen recording and then I uploaded it to Facebook. They hid the reviews right after that. After I had checked back the next day, they hid those reviews, baby. I'm telling you. They hid the reviews. They hid them reviews, baby. I was like, what? I said they hid them. So you want to fake all these reviews, all these likes, all this other stuff. You want to fake all this. And they want to hide them right up. I'm like, really? The review's gone, y'all. Let me show you. Let me see. Yeah, the reviews is gone. But look, they got 500. Look. Try to make it smaller. Look, they got 501 followers. 446 likes. How you go from all the way from 420 something all the way up there? Come on now, man. That review's gone. Oh, and not only that, after I had wrote their review on September 28th, not only did they get 15 other people to write reviews for them,
But they also got people to start making actual posts. So after that happened, since then, it been so many people. Now, before, they wasn't doing it. Mind you, nobody was making reviews for them. Since then, so many people have been leaving several reviews about that doctor office and that doctor. Making whole posts, posting their children, posting videos of their baby. I'm like, whoa! Whoa! That is some crazy shit. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna hold that shit is crazy. But how the hell we go from one review? You see that one review on September 28th. On September 28th to now 16 reviews. 16 reviews. Let me show y'all again. Just in case y'all a little blind. 16 reviews. I'm gonna end this video right here. Cause if I sit here and go through this whole thing, I'll be talking forever. I'm about to go mail all this stuff off today. Because Lord knows I was supposed to mail all this stuff off weeks and weeks ago. What, about 2 or 3 weeks ago? About 2 weeks ago? Yeah. I was most definitely supposed to mail it off 2 weeks ago. But y'all, I'm gonna end this right here. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications so you can be notified each and every time I post, y'all. And this is my last time making a video about it. Because I'm about to go mail this off. And I'm finna finish my process of suing them. And I ain't saying nothing else. Not a damn thing.